Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aries. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the three oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off by getting the key theme of the week using the Quantum Oracle, some divine guidance using the Moonology deck, and some angel messages using the Angelarium. When it comes to the tarot, I'll be pulling from the intuitive and clarifying with the Waite deck. So, Aries, let's get into your reading for the week of the 15th to the 21st of February 2021. So just while I shuffle your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Don't forget, I am now on Twitch, so do follow me over there to be a part of the live discussions and tarot readings over there. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below. Sorry if you can hear the aircon in the background, it's just very cold today in here, so I have to have it on. I don't want to freeze my butt off. Okay, so into your reading. From the Quantum Oracle this week, Aries, you have courage in reverse. So, the phrase that came to mind was cold feet. That's what I'm hearing, cold feet. You've been getting cold feet with regards to a situation. It could be just about anything, but for a lot of you, I feel like it could be something that you're trying to put yourself forward for, okay? So this could be some kind of competition, right? Or it could be a work offer, right? You're competing against others for a job, right? But you're getting cold feet. You're not sure if this is the opportunity for you, okay? For others of you, it could be you're thinking about reconciling in a relationship. I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde, so that doesn't surprise me. But you're getting cold feet. You're not sure if you want to do that anymore. And as such, I feel like your fear is starting to surface, you know, all the things that could possibly go wrong. You know, what if they don't choose me? What if I don't get that opportunity? What if I don't win the competition? What if I'm not good enough anyway to even be considered? What if this person doesn't want to take me back? What if this person isn't in love with me anymore? You know, all these kinds of fears, right? But yeah, I feel like it's all stemming from the fact that you kind of decided to go for something, and then in the last minute you're having doubts, you're kind of pulling back. So we'll see exactly what those situations are. It could be any of the things that I mentioned. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. But those are the kinds of situations that I'm picking up on right now. So let's see what the guidance is from the divine. And it's very uncharacteristic of you, Aries, because generally you guys dive straight in, you know, and worry about the consequences afterwards generally. So if you're having these kinds of doubts or fears, there's definitely something triggering it. So it obviously, whatever this is, this opportunity, it means a great deal to you, that's for sure. So Spirit, what is it that can help Aries with their fear to regain their sense of courage, right? Oh, that's too many cards. Just one or two, please. So what is it that can help Aries at this time face these doubts, these fears, and go full steam ahead towards this opportunity, whatever it means for them specifically? Yeah, why am I not surprised? So the card you have is Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. That's that Aries energy I was talking about. You are a cardinal sign, right? So it doesn't surprise me that this came out. Yeah. You need to be bold. You need to be your typical Aries self. And be like, screw it. I don't know unless I try, so I'm going to do it anyway, right? Because it's like saying, you know, you don't know until you try. You don't know what the outcome is, right? We never do, really, right? But does that mean we should let our fears stop us from going after what it is that we want? No. Okay? Take a leap of faith. Go after what it is that you want. Be bold. Make that first move. Make the gesture, right? If you're wanting to reconcile with a person. If you're wanting to compete in something, do it, okay? Because I feel like you may surpass your own expectations. If you are going for a job, you know, put your best foot forward, be yourself, demonstrate your skills, and leave it up to, you know, whoever's actually choosing, right? Whoever's actually in the recruitment process, you know, leave it in their hands. Trust that they'll make the right decision. Even if you don't get picked, then perhaps, you know, that wasn't the right opportunity for you, but perhaps something else will come along, or maybe they will suggest something that they believe you would be good for in a different role, right? You don't know what can happen. Even if you get somehow rejected, right? Sometimes in that rejection, a blessing can come. So really, there's nothing to fear anyway, right? Because even if a door is closed, another one will be opened for you, Aries. So there's nothing to be fearful of. Amazing. Like it says, be bold, make the first move. Put yourself out there, Aries. Okay, so let's go over to the Angelarium deck now and see what messages we can give you from the angels. And this system is based on the Kabbalistic tree of life. So we do have that as well as key angels energies. So what is it that Aries needs to know at this time? What's going to help them move forward towards this goal, towards this opportunity, or this reconciliation? Again, way too many cards. Just one card, please, preferably. What is it that Aries... okay, that's still too many. One card, please. Okay, thank you. It's like, fine, you really want one card? I will give you one card. And it's not messing around either. You got Guerrera, left hand, Judgment. I know I probably never say these names right. I'm very bad at pronunciating names, so I apologize for that. But this is the energy you have, Judgment. Yes, I know her energy looks very intense. This is a feminine aspect, actually, believe it or not. But yeah, even though she may look intense, it's not without reason, okay? Because it's like she's holding the sword of truth. That's why I really love this depiction as well, because it's like getting to the heart of something, you know? Getting to the heart of the issue and seeing it for what it truthfully is. Making a decisive judgment call based on truth. You know, what lies at the core of the issue, right? And dealing justice fairly as well. It's a very fair energy, right? And I feel like, yeah, this is confirmation from the angels that yes, you are going to get a fair judgment when it comes to this situation, whatever it is, provided you put your best foot forward, okay? As long as you come with integrity, with truthfulness, that you come with an open heart and you demonstrate what it is that I'm trying to get words. The real reason why you're putting yourself forward, right? You're gonna get a fair judgment. Even if it feels like it doesn't go in your favor, it would lead to something very positive in either way, right? So definitely, you know, really take that into consideration as you move towards whatever this goal, ambition, opportunity, or even a reconciliation is. Because it is requiring you to come like from a place of humility, right? That's really key here. It's like you can't face Guevara with any pride, ego, or anything like that, because she'll take your head off. So it really is about being, you know, very, you know, humble, being honest, truthful, coming with an open heart, no deception whatsoever, just laying your soul bare. And as such, you will get a fair judgment, okay? So let's see what the signs are for her energy. Just bear with me a sec while I try and find it. I wish I could remember all the signs off the top of my head, but that's just not how my brain works. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we got it. So it's found in law, bravery, and punishment, okay? Found in law, bravery, and punishment. That's why it keeps telling you, have courage, be bold, take the initiative, right? But come with, like I said, that humility, with that respect, with that understanding, right? With that open heart, and you'll get a fair judgment, okay? Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna face the wrath of Guevara, you know? It's like an energy of needing to respect, but also be a little bit fearful of her energy because she does not fuck around. So, yeah. But like I said, you know, it's very clear, the message here already. Come with an open heart and open intentions. Compete fairly. Put your best foot forward. See, I got the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy, and the Queen of Pentacles when I split the deck, so that is Capricorn. So yeah, it's like balance, you know. They're two signs in opposition, but it's like having that, you know, very ascendant, very tapped in spiritual awareness, going full steam ahead towards your true north with that clarity, with that truthfulness, with an open heart, and then getting the very thing that you want, right? So yeah, it's just further confirmation of that, Aries. So this is very, like, all of the readings this week have been very profound, and with yours I feel like it really is like karmic, you know. It's like whatever energy you step up in is what you're going to be dealt in return. So that's why I say, you know, don't come from a place of ego or cockiness or false pride, because that's going to bite you in the ass. Just come with your best foot forward, just be your authentic, awesome self, and you'll have nothing to fear, okay? Awesome. Alright, let's get into it. So, with regards to the tarot, the first card out is Judgment. So you have Judgment twice. Judgment here, Judgment there is your first card. So it's like, what you sow, you will reap. Okay, that's the clear theme of your reading. So depending on how you show up, you're going to get a very specific outcome, right? So really, on that level, the ball's in your court. What will you do? How will you move when it comes to this situation? How you move will dictate the outcome. So be very mindful of that and really consider your motivations. What is the real reason why you're seeking this opportunity, this reconciliation, if that's what it is, right? Because your intentions, your motives are highly important as well. Okay. So the next card out is the Six of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So yeah, okay, for some of you, you're definitely wanting to reconcile with someone from your past. Maybe you want to just like bridge a friendship that was lost. Maybe heal a family connection, okay? Or even try and reconcile with, you know, a past partner. Maybe not in the hopes of, you know, being in a full-blown relationship, although it could be that. Or maybe you just want to have, you know, like a solid friendship with this person because you miss that, okay? You miss having that very strong bond, right? And it doesn't have to be romantic. For others of you, it's a case of what you're trying to put yourself forward to is a goal, like what you're trying to put yourself forward for when it comes to, say, an opportunity, a job, a competition or something like that. It's something that you've dreamt of for a long time. It's something that you've always wanted to do since childhood, right? Or since your adolescence. Or it's something that you've dedicated a lot of time, energy, and passion into, right? You've waited a long time for this opportunity, and now it's coming in. So it's like, okay, you know, I want to make my younger self proud, you know, and I want to make sure that I don't screw this up, right? But it's like, if you let your fear stop you from taking that opportunity, giving it your best shot, then you will screw it up because you're not even putting yourself forward, right? So that's why it's important that you choose courage over fear. Next card out is the Hierophant, okay? So Taurus energy, you could have Taurus in your chart, you could be an Aries, Taurus cusper. Regardless, I feel like this is your higher self letting you know the score, okay? Your higher self is very much in communion with the divine. And therefore it's trying to give you these downloads, these intuitive hits, like, yeah, you have to put yourself forward, okay? If you really want to reconcile, if you want to form a commitment with this person, if you want to bridge what was broken, if you want to put yourself forward for something that you honestly feel is your life's purpose, right? Then you need to come forward with humility, right? That's coming through very strong. Humility. Put your ego aside, okay? Come forward with truthfulness, with an open heart, with a desire to heal, with a desire to grow, to learn, to excel, right? And if you come from that perspective, then I feel like, yeah, you're going to get a lot of assistance, you're going to get support, you're going to get a fair opportunity, right? So, amazing. Next card out is the Two of Pentacles, okay? Earth energy. So I feel like, yeah, you've been on the fence for some time, right? There's an uncertainty here because, again, courage, fear, you go between the two. And I feel like there may be even two circumstances in your life that keeps your energy split, okay? So it could be that, you know, you're currently working a job that you don't like, and yeah, it gives you that stability, but this opportunity is what you've been dreaming of and you really want to pursue it, but you know that if you give it your all, and you take time out of work, say, to do that, then you're going to lose some pay, or that, you know, you may have to even walk away from it to pursue this opportunity. And not having that financial stability is like freaking you out, you know, especially if it's like a competition that's over several weeks. You may have to lose a certain amount of pay or even walk away from a current role, okay? So that's where your energy is split. For others of you, it could be just a case of, you know, not really knowing how this other person feels if you are wanting to reconcile, or maybe you have already moved on and you're in a new relationship, or you're creating a family of your own and you're not sure whether to try and heal these wounds with a family member or to just focus on your own family. So it could be like that, okay? It's going to play out different ways, so just take it however it resonates. But definitely I feel like a split in your energy, and it's shown through your actions in the physical, okay? Now, next card out is the Four of Pentacles. So it's interesting, so I'm seeing 6, 2, 4, 8, all even numbers, okay? So that's really funny. At least when it comes to the minor arcana, right? So there is like this duality going on. There is definitely a split in your energy, and there's also like a mirroring effect. Like your reality is mirroring the energy within, right? You know, the microcosm, macrocosm, you know, is pretty much what is at play here. You know, whatever's happening in the microcosm is happening, being reflected in the macrocosm, and vice versa. But yeah, there's a definite need to address this. You're trying to hold back, you know, you're trying to, that's the thing, it's like every time you get the nudge to take this bold step forward, you then retract your energy, you pull all the way back, right? Because of fear, because of uncertainty, because of perhaps a loss that you may have to take, right? There might be a financial hit, there may be a loss of time, You may have to let go of a situation in order to pursue this. So it's like, you know that there's, you know, this opportunity cannot be gained without the loss of something. And that's where you kind of find it really hard. That's where you're sat on the fence, right? Because of that. And then the last card is the Eight of Swords, okay? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, see, this is you sitting in place, you know, feeling trapped, feeling like there's no way out, there's no obvious answer, overthinking the situation. And it's like you're creating a mental prison for yourself, because I feel like you know what needs to be done, but you're afraid to do it. Because like I said, there is an element of having to sacrifice something in order to gain something else. So it's like you're having to let go of something to free up space for something else. I don't know what that is exactly. If it is, say for example, a work opportunity, you know that perhaps this opportunity, even though it's everything you ever wanted, it doesn't have the same level of stability as your current job, right? And that's where the fear comes in. Or if you were to pursue a competition, right, you'd need to take a lot of time out of your day to do it, right? So there would be a financial loss, but you could potentially gain everything you ever wanted if you win, but there's no guarantee. So there's that fear. If it's a reconciliation, it's like maybe you're already in a relationship, but you know that if you want to reconcile with someone from the past, you'd have to risk letting that go, right? Something like that. So take it however resonates for you, but that's where I feel like you're feeling mentally anguished and feeling stuck, like you cannot move either way, because it's like, if I stay with where I'm currently at, I'm not satisfied. But if I take this leap of faith, it is a leap of faith. I have no idea what the outcome will be. So that's what keeps you in this very stuck, stagnant energy. But Guevara is here to say, listen, now's the time. You have to make a decision, you know. The clock is ticking. So what will you do, right? Because it's not going to force your hand either way. The divine will not force your hand, right? Other than that you'll run out of time and this opportunity will pass you by. But that's not the divine's doing. That's just, you know, the flow of things. But ultimately it's your choice, Aries, whether you stay where you are or you take this bold step forward. Okay. So let's see what the clarification cards wants to reveal. I feel like it's fairly, you know, clear, the message, but we'll see what comes out for you. Oh my gosh, too much. Okay. But yeah, if I was you right now, if you're resonating with this reading, take some time out to really reflect on this, honestly. Weigh it up in your mind. Because if you let your fear do the talking, you may regret it. Okay, wow, okay. So, let's see what else we can find out for you here, Aries. So, clarifying the Judgment card, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Okay, so here's your energy. So I feel like, honestly, you know, it's like, again, this is like weighing up everything you've already invested into a situation, right? You know, your work, your career path, or maybe a relationship, right? But now you're kind of looking like, okay, I do see it. I do see the rewards. I do see positives with staying where I'm at. But my soul, my passion, my heart is telling me that I need to explore this new path, that I need to go beyond the comfort zone, right? Because this represents your comfort zone and everything that you've been kind of investing in at this time. This represents taking that bold step forward towards a new direction, okay? So here's the energy that's split, and you have to make a decision here. The Judgment is here twice. You have to make a decision now, okay? To either stay where you're at and see what more can be gained from the situation, you know, waiting for you know, even more abundance to come out of the situation, or to pursue the less traveled path, right? In the hopes of discovering something new, exciting, and possibly even more fruitful. So there's your choice there. So clarifying the Six of Cups, you have the King of Swords, that's Aquarius energy, and you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, right? Possibly. But regardless, and don't get caught up on the fact that it's the king, it's just the energy, the masculine energy, not gender. But I feel like, yeah, this can very much speak of a legal situation. We do get that with Guevara's energy as well. Perhaps, you know, you're trying to... Okay, right, for some of you, you know that if you were to pursue a past connection, you would have to seek a divorce, okay? But the idea of getting a divorce may put you on edge, right? Because it's something you said you would never do, but as such, you know, if you're wanting to reconcile with someone from your past, then you may have to seek a divorce from your current partner if you are married, okay? For others of you, it's a case of you just want fairness. You want a fair outcome. It's like you are trying to be fair in the situation as well, right? Because it's something, again, like I said, whatever it is from your past that's really just weighing heavily on your mind, it's like you're trying to ensure that whatever decision you come to is come to fairly, like it makes sense, it's logical, not just impulsive, right? Because that's the thing, that's the change in you, Aries. I feel like you have matured in that way. In the past, you would just go with whatever your desire, your passion is telling you, and just worry about the consequences later. You're not doing that in this situation. You're really trying to weigh it up and make sure that you make a methodical, logical decision, that it's rational, okay? And that whatever you say, whatever action you make, or take, should I say, is truthful to how you really feel and what you really think is the best thing to do, right? And not just by yourself, okay, but by whoever's involved. So you're trying to use logic over your heart at the moment, but you're still getting that urge to explore this different path here, right? Even especially when it comes to a dream, right? It's like you're trying to go with what makes sense, but at the same time, your dreams are very much there, staring you in the face, right? Clarifying the Hierophant, you have the Four of Pentacles, so that's come up twice, okay? And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you have 4 appearing twice, and the numbers 4, 40, actually 3 times. So 4, 44, and 444 could be very significant for you right now. I recommend checking that out in terms of the numerology. If you are seeing those numbers repeating, 4 is all about balance, equilibrium, stability, building firm foundations, okay? But in its inversion, like in its inverted form, it speaks of weak foundations built on a lack of integrity, right? So that's the thing. That's what you're having to weigh up right now, because I feel like whatever you're desperately clinging on to isn't built with integrity, isn't built with a solid foundation. I feel like, you know, because your energy is split, your heart is not in it perhaps in the same way it was in the past, there's a good chance it's going to come crashing down. So you really have to get serious about what it is that you want to pursue, because it's like, for some of you, right, this is definitely about a marriage that's coming to a close, right? It's been on the rocks for some time, and it's like you don't want to let go, right, of your stability. It's familiar, but the foundations are very weak, and I feel like you're only hanging on because you don't agree with the idea of divorce, you don't agree with the idea of separating, you don't want to be single, right? And maybe you're worried about the financial implications that will come with, you know, getting a divorce. But ultimately, it's like you have to either try and reconcile, like I said, go to a marriage counselor, something like that, or if you're really not able to reconcile these differences, you may have to part ways. But this is something you'll have to really seriously consider, okay? For others of you, it's like, yeah, you're afraid to take this leap of faith because you won't necessarily have that financial stability if you're putting yourself forward for this new position, or you know, this dream. Okay, it could be a business, could be that you want to start, it could be a passion project, and you're like, well, I won't have that guaranteed income anymore, like I won't feel as stable and secure. So that's what's kind of putting you off from pursuing, you know, creating your own business or whatever it is, even though your higher self is telling you that that's where your energy lies, your true wishes lie, right? Or if this is a new job opportunity, it's like, yeah, but this is aligned to what you really want, you know. And there is an opportunity for financial abundance, but sure, it might not have that initial stability that you currently have, or it does mean, you know, having to let go of something that you already have. So clarifying the Two of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Cups, and you have the Lovers in reverse, so Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini or have it in your chart. But yeah, again, your energy is split, as I said. So you're needing to take some time out to really reflect on what's going on here, why you feel so torn between these two decisions, these two situations, or possibly even two people, right? So you're having to really take some time out and do the introspective work, get to the heart of your issues, the fears you have around that, and honestly, what is your heart telling you, okay? Because you're not listening, like your heart is not even showing in this reading, right? You're coming just from a purely logical point of view, but you're being told to really take a look at that and come to, again, a final decision, right? A decision needs to be made. There can only be one, okay? So that's what you're being guided towards. You know, with the Lovers in reverse and the Judgment card and Guevara, that's like decision time. So you gotta make those choices, right? Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh, your whole reading, Aries, is the same thing. You not wanting to take this leap of faith in a new direction, not wanting to let go of the perceived security that you currently have, right? It's exactly what we saw above here, right? And it's like no one can do anything for you at this point. This is something you need to come to a decision of. But this is just repeating the same message, right? Not working with the divine, not working with the universe, your guides, not working with those who can support you to make the necessary changes because you're afraid of letting go of something. And then finally, clarifying the Eight of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords. There's that anxiety and stress and fear. Ten of Pentacles, though. This is it. It's like, what you don't realize is that everything you ever wanted is just around the corner, right? You can have a Ten of Pentacles situation through this opportunity, through this reconciliation, through whatever it is, right, that you're afraid to pursue, right? Or even if you're wanting to heal, say you're in a marriage, right, and you really want to heal it, you want to get to the Ten of Pentacles energy with this person. It's like, well, what's stopping you from doing, trying a new approach, like going to marriage counseling, getting therapy, trying new activities together to strengthen the bond? What's stopping you from trying those new methods, right? If it's something you truly want, or if you know deep down it's not what you want and you want to build the Ten of Pentacles elsewhere with a different person, then you need to face up to that reality. If you know that your job is making you miserable and you'd be so much happier if you got this new role, what's stopping you from taking that risk, right? Because of what could be lost in the interim? Like, you don't know unless you try, Aries. So ultimately, you really need to get clear on this decision. Let your heart guide you. Don't listen to your mind, because you're getting really into this, you're getting into that space of overthinking everything, and it's just driving you nuts. It's affecting your sleep. You're probably not eating as well as you were. It's really taking a physical toll on you at this point as well as a mental one. So you need to take some time out, clear your mind, and just tune into your heart space. What does your heart tell you? What is the answer, right? And then make your judgment call from there. That's how things work out in your favor. If you let your fear win, it's not going to be pretty, okay? So I really hope that helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And honestly, you know, it says here, be bold, make the first move. You're being encouraged to do that, Aries, but what that means to you and what move you need to make, that's what you need to decipher, okay? And what choice you need to make. So sending you lots of love and support through that process. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.